don't mean this disrespectfully, but you got a lot of woke up in there, and woke
But I have a
chokes.
question.
And so
I have a
what it
question.
does is it chokes them from who they are, like what they can be. Like they don't love what God made them to be. They love what they think they are and what people told them they are. So yes, but let me go to his. So VR chat, it's not. I have my moments where it's just kicking, and their days it's rough, right? But yes, sir. What's your question?
So, Leo, I'm right behind you.
Alright, so my question is that I know there's, it's kind of hard, it's complicated. Like let's just say, there are gods, like they know my name, right? It's like, Judgment Lit or something. You know that, right?
What?
Like
What do
let's
we?
just say, let's just say you die, your soul lazy takes you something, for judgment, right? No matter you go to hell or heaven, right?
When I told you you
By the
were the
way,
one.
the thing is that the god, they know, like my names, right? They have a, no, their list on my names,
You
but
talk about the Lamb's Book of
is
Life. Your name is in the Lamb's Book of Life because you've accepted Jesus. The way your name got
but
took out of the Lamb's Book of Life is by sinning. When you sin, it's removed. But when
no,
you
wait, I'm
accept
not finished yet, by
Christ,
the
it's
way.
removed. Sorry, sorry, sorry.
Okay, let's just say that person who trying to change their legal name. Like, is there a possibility that gods can change, like our name or something like that? Like, think about it. Let's just say that you want to change the legal name as your surnames or the first name like that. You know what I mean? If I
Let's put it
wanted
this
to.
way: whatever name God calls you by, you're gonna know exactly what He's talking about. So when your mom called you Andy and you changed it to Jennifer, whatever He chooses to call you by, you're gonna know who He's talking to.
Wait,
Because
hold on.
when you
Did you say
stand before,
Andy? Wait, hold on. Wait. He said Andy, right?
I did.
Because the truth is, I was actually about to change that real name of that one. Not real. I was about to change the name Andy, actually.
Maybe by
Wow.
no coincidence.
Yeah, maybe. I'll be honest. That's crazy.
No, like actually,
So
because my mother actually wanted me to name it Andy though, but my father actually named to me my real name. I don't know if I should. I can't tell my real name and information, if including for privacy, by the way. But my mother actually wanted me name after me by my grandfather, Andy though. But like my father doesn't like that one. He doesn't want it to, like, it's not even available this way. But then I want
let
to change my legal name, as an Andy though.
let's go with this. I mean, if it's okay with you, we don't. It's not your first name that's gonna get you in trouble. It's usually your middle name. Last names. My last name is Roy. My middle name is Vaughn. There are so many Roys, even in Texas. So if I told you my first name's Jacob, last name Roy, you know how many Jacob Roys there are? You know how many
What part of
John
Texas you
Smiths
in,
there
Pastor?
are? I'm near I'm Beaumont, near Louisiana.
I'm in Austin.
You're in us, okay? You're above me, yeah. So what I'm saying, if it's okay, I mean nobody would know you if your name was called Red, Black, Blue, Pink, Yellow, Optimus. There's gonna be another Optimus out there, right? So I'm just telling you,
Hmm.
and you'd be shocked at how many last names are carried across. My brother almost went to jail over that. A guy named Josh Roy had warrants, and they almost threw my brother in jail until they found out it was a different Josh Roy. So, I mean, we're just since you brought it up, it's just curious to hear what is this name that just you want to remove and place it to Andy. It could be a very beautiful name, amazing.
That's kind of further crazy because the way you said they could name me Andy though, but that's why I was actually trying to chosen that name actually.
I don't know. I think we should love our names. I don't know what your name, even if they called you Lucifer. You got to realize God knows that.
No, but the thing is, look, the reason why I'm changing of the legal names is like I don't see myself, like I feel, pretty empty though. But this is why I always like try to, praise, every single day. But not only that, like, talk with somebody else and stuff. And yeah, well, it depends on it. Even if I got anxiety, because like I said, he taught me about, Gavin just, learned about, the 1 Peter 5:7:7 or 5:6:8 or something like that. And yeah, worriness, for your, like, anxiety. sadness or miserable or something like that. Depends on it. But yeah.
We like to see your smile. No, the one that where you just show the top teeth and not.
What in the world?
My wife is, I don't know, they're coming over here and making fun of me.
That's crazy.
They're racist.
They're racist.
Wouldn't happen if I was Mexican.
They're racist. That's crazy.
Knocking stuff over. Where you guys put that? Get daddy a water bottle. It's over here making fun of me now. Well, I am really curious. I mean, you don't have to. I'm curious what name you want to change from Andy. I mean, to this name to Andy. What is it that's just so bad?
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, the thing is, it's not that I don't like my name. It's like I don't know about myself. That's like I need like like a new identity or something. Like new life, a new chapter. You know what I mean?
Well, you don't got to change your name. Harry Potter doesn't say, oh, well, it's the next story of Harry Potter. Let's change our name, or Conan the Barbarian, or let's say the next movie of Thor. I'm not Thor anymore. Now they call me S'mores, right? It's you don't generally change your name, right, for the next chapter, because the people need to identify the next chapter of your life with your name, right?
Yeah, but my mother would have named me after my grandfather though.
Yeah, but your mother's not the head of the house. Your father is. It's really biblical, and showed that Abraham's wife wanted to name the son another name, but he said no. His name is going to be Isaac. That is his name, and that's what I want to name him. And they call
Yeah,
one
well,
of the
I'm a
names.
human being though. I mean, I'm a human being though, but it's not doesn't mean like I'm a god or an angel though. But like it depends because
Isaac
sometimes
was
I
not
feel...
an angel. Isaac was a human. Abraham's a human. They're biblical characters and they're humans. They're not angels. They're just story, right? Abraham's wife, they had their first kid together, and she wanted to give him a name, and Abraham said no. This is what I want to name him.
Yeah, well, it's reality though. 2024 though. I know. Well, I don't know, but believe it or not though, because like everything what I've been through in my life though, like I don't see myself anymore though. I mean, it is what it is though. If I just want to be though, but I'm just curious if it's somehow the judgment list are trying to like pause my
No,
book
it's
and
not.
name of that.
No, it's not going to mess up your book. I just would be cautious on your mother wanting to name you after your grandfather. That's your grandfather's name. Okay? That'd make her happy. And that'd make you happy to make her happy. That's not a good reason to change your name, though. Your
No,
father
it's not the
gave you
thing
that
though.
name.
No, it's not. No, it's not what only I'm trying to make her happy though. It's like, like I need to like I don't feel myself. Like it's not like my name's like not in there anymore. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you this one, right? Like it's not me anymore. Like it's like new identity or something. Like my life is like whole like destroyed or something. Like it's not me. It's like my name is dead already. You know what I mean?
Your name
That's what I
is
feel
not
because I feel
dead.
emptiness.
No. No. No.
Why not this?
You're-
Hold on. Why not this?
Go ahead, Leo.
Instead of letting your name be defined by outside sources, why don't you define what your name is? Like I'm like the name that you have. I don't think it's necessarily you need to run to a new name, carve out a new path. Why don't you just say, okay, the old path got me here, but I'm not just going to continue that path. I'm going to, every step that I take is down my own and what I do to move forward. You don't have to acknowledge, like if your name has bad connotations. So, like, say, for example, if somebody was unfortunately named Hitler for some reason, it's like sure, in high school, people would bully him or whatever, say something bad about him, but he can decide that his name doesn't mean Mr. Mustache Guy from the 19-somethings who was a very bad person in history. He can decide, listen, I'm my own person, and this is my name, not his name. He doesn't get to rule this name. He doesn't get to decide what this is. I do with my life, my choices, and what I do with this life. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying it is an option. Make sense?
Maybe you can tell what you're trying to tell that one. Yeah, I know.
Well, I mean, it's your choice. You want to change your name. Change your name.
Yeah.
But the book
do
will
think
not ruin.
about
But the
this.
book will not ruin me, right?
No, it's not gonna
No,
ruin
of
you.
course not.
We're just thinking. We're just thinking about your future. I mean, it's kind of like these young kids saying, "I want to get my thing chopped up and become a girl." You need to really think that through, man. Because when they're older and the ones who didn't do it, and then they get in their 20s, they're gonna say, "Thank goodness I didn't do it," because that was just a phase, and that could have ruined me forever. And yes, I watched Netflix of those people. This dude, 100% went all the way, got the boob jobs, crotch job, and he said he regrets it to this day. He said, and I love Jesus, and I thank Jesus for setting me free, but he'll never enjoy a wife again. Ever. You can't reverse it. Once it's done, it's done. He loses. So, yeah, it's the wee wee chop. And so, with your name, why don't you wait till you get some more age on you? Right?
You said
You
what?
sound like, wait till you get some
Hey,
age on you.
Jamie, what's good, bro?
Right? Try to wait
What's
till you
good, bro?
get
DC
like,
the Don, brother.
you
Album
sound
was
like
crazy.
you're like
I ain't listened
12,
to the EP yet,
13, 14, 15, somewhere around there.
No, I'm actually 18, by the way.
Hey man, they spewing the
Put some
truth over
more in
here,
you.
bro. They spewing the truth.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
fair.
was
Wait
with this
till you
dude
get
earlier,
to,
bro.
you're
Straight
I
up
like
the
love this
20,
truth.
guy, honest, bro.
21. Really, I really
Just the
think
truth.
about that.
Well, to
Think
be fair,
about,
Pastor, doesn't the brain finish developing at 21? No?
25, I think.
Isn't that
for
what science
men,
says?
I don't know. It's not just our maturity; it's the thinking about what we're gonna do and how that can affect us. Right? I'd really put some time in to think about that. Right? I met a guy named Lucifer, and this white guy told me that he
There was an
got picked
actual
on,
guy
and
named
his
Lucifer,
wife.
Pastor?
I met him. I did, and
His parents
he
were wild.
knows that his name, his mother was into witchcraft. He told me. She was in in that occult, and she named him after Satan. And he said, I got picked on at school. That's why I worked out. That's why I got in so many fights. And but that's not who he is. He's not Lucifer, right? If I adopted a kid, and I asked, what is this little boy's name, and he's 5, they said his name is Lucifer, and I had an option to change it. I'm not. I'm not gonna change his name. That's the name he was called, and that's the name I'm gonna call him. And I'm not gonna think about Lucifer the angel.
Oh yeah.
Whenever I see this little boy, I'm not gonna think of Lucifer the angel. I'm gonna think of Lucifer, my new son,
added on my main account.
right? And that he's gonna be
I
a
got him
great
added on my
man,
main account.
right? I can
Why?
choose the
Discord.
But
outcome.
wait, but why 20 or 21 though? After
Speaking out
supposed to be.
loud, I ain't gonna. You speaking
No,
too
you can
out
wait
loud.
till you're 30.
Look at Pastor Roy.
Just 21. I just really think about it, man.
That's free.
Take some
Why?
time to think about it.
Oh,
Because
think about it. Well, the thing is, I also think about it for past 2 years ago, when I was 16.
I know, give it some more time as a man. A young man pondering and a grown man pondering are two different kind of ponderings. Right? It's like a wise man and a fool pondering on how should they finance their money. A fool just cannot comprehend what the wise man can. Right? And especially if they have an age gap. Right? A wise man is 50 something years old and the fool is 16. So, I would tell you, appreciate the name your father gave you. And
True,
just
but
focus on the
here's the
things
truth,
in
though.
life.
But here's the truth, because soon I'll actually, we'll move out, starting a new, fresher, new life. And clearly, I had no friends in real life around me, though. Not only that, though, but, I have no one, so, yeah, that's why, that if I go there, move out and, make a new identity, what's what I'm gonna do for a living in my life, though? Starting new, fresh, new chapter, and new life. All way beginning for that way. Start at the 0 level.
Well, it has me think of something, and hold on one second. What in the world's going
Well, somebody's making
on?
noise.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you this. Give me a sec. I got this song, and I want to sing a little bit of it. It'll kind of answer what's going on. Um. Okay. One sec. Um. Give me one sec.
Take your time.
Almost got it. It's because I want to pull up the lyrics on it. And
Oh, that recent song we just created?
no. This is the Prince of Egypt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, pull that one too. I like that one too.
What was Moses' father's name? Jethro? Yeah, Jethro.
I only knew him as the
Jethro.
Pharaoh, I'll be honest.
Yeah, his name was Jethro. Is actually Moses' father's name. Okay, there it is. Okay, I got it. Now, this is something. Through heaven's eyes. You need to see yourself through that. Here we go. Found what I'm looking for.
Is it the lullaby song, Pastor?
It goes. It's kind of funny how it goes, but it goes. A single thread of tapestry. That is. Let's see. A single thread of tapestry. Through its cool and brightly shines. Can never see its purpose. And the pattern of a grand design. Right? A stone that sits on the very top of the mountain's mighty face. Does it think it's more important than the stone that forms the base? Right? So it says, so how can you see what your life is worth or where your value lies? You can never see it through the eyes of man. You must look at your life through heaven's eyes. Right? So the tapestry, when he did the cartoon, he walked up to a huge, beautiful carpet and he pulled out a piece of tapestry. It was just a thread. That's why I said a single thread of tapestry, though it's cool and though its color brightly shines. So you take that little string and you look at it, and you can see the pretty color. He said could never see its purpose and the pattern of a grand design, and then he pointed at the carpet that they were working on, like a rug, this really beautiful rug. Everybody has generally a rug in their house, and it's a beautiful large one, those ones that cost like $1,000, right? You can't see your purpose because you're just that little tapestry, right? So, through the eyes of Jesus, your name may not seem much, may not be popular with that name, right? And that's okay. I wasn't popular either. Junior high was kind of popular, but high school, no, I was not super popular. I was just known. They called me the Bible guy or Jesus, right? I was not getting invited to go anywhere, right? I had one girl, this black girl said, I know you won't come, but I'll invite you to my party. So, no, I wouldn't go. I don't want to go. If I went back in time, I wouldn't go. Right? So, what I'm telling you is your name may not seem like much now, but there's a grand design to your name. Right?
What's up, Sigmas?
This dude's preaching and
So-
shit, bro. It's so cool.
So, you can do what you want, Astro, but I wouldn't change your name, man. You're only 18. Really think about that. Really think things through. Don't just do what I don't mean to sound like a meanie. Don't do what the woke does. You get an impulse, jump on the impulse and change something, right? Don't do that. Think about what you're doing. There's so much in front of you. Your name should be relevant to your future. Like if you want to be a plumber, to go to school to learn plumbing or carpenting or go to college for a degree, right? You want to start some form of a business,
I want to dance on a pole.
right? There's so much in front of you.